Nashville Fairgrounds here in the Tour Mod, second race of Mod Wednesdays, and I am probably going to struggle, I guess. Starting here in 13th as car number 5. We got 60 laps, and I was having a really tough time not pushing up out of the corner and slamming into the outside wall. So hopefully we can avoid doing that, and hopefully we can avoid any wrecks that happen.
Next time, bye.
Usually a pretty messy track. George is in here, just barely made it. He was talking in the Discord before. He said 2700 iRating was what his iRating was, and I figured that'd be no problem to get in here, but he just barely made it. He's the last car number 18.
Get ready.
So good luck to him. He may end up beating us depending on
Pace cars in.
what happens with these wrecks, if there are wrecks. If we go green the whole way,
Green.
I'm probably going to struggle. Oh,
Got one outside.
got loose on
All
entry
clear,
there.
All clear. Outside.
Just trying to be
All
patient
clear,
here.
all
I'm going to
clear.
let the 4 get his bearings. We got Brandon behind us. He should be patient with me, I think. We usually race pretty good together. 4 is really cutting it down on the top side. But I'm just trying to get settled in here. Longish race. Oh, and Joe's getting sideways. Maybe he got turned there. The Mod Wednesdays have not been kind to Joe at all. He has really struggled, and it's mostly been really bad luck. Man, the 4 is really cutting down in front of me. He's faster than me, that's fine, but go. I catch the apron.
Inside.
Whoa, okay, we all had to check up for
Inside.
somebody in the wall there, the 10 car, I
No, I
think.
think that
Stay
was me.
high.
It came down.
Car on the low side.
Now we're on the outside. Now I need to be careful not to slam into the wall. Just gonna fall in behind
All
Brandon
clear, all
here.
clear.
There's a gap.
Got
Well, I
one
thought I
inside.
was.
Still there. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. All clear, all clear. Inside.
Everybody up there running the middle line.
Still there.
Make sure I give enough room.
All clear, all
Able to
clear.
hold them off. Tried to hold him off there because the only reason he got underneath us was because I was letting Brandon in front of me. Alright. Settle in here, see what we got. Potentially nothing, but we'll see. You got those big bumps on the exit of turn 2 here, and it doesn't really affect these cars too much. Now when we run ARCA here or late model, it really upsets them. Really fun track, really unique. It's got character and gets
Got one outside.
the bumps there. He got loose, maybe caught the
Still
apron.
there.
That 4 car in front of him is not
Still there.
being very friendly.
Stay low.
And I'm trying to
All clear, all
turn the
clear.
car. Push up into the 11 there. So we lose another spot, back into 15th. Not very good. Just wait for the big wreck to happen. If it doesn't happen, then not good. 'Cause it looks like I'm going to have a really tough time passing. I mean, we're all still stacked up on each other in a single file line here. So that's kind of crazy. That's what you get with these cars and the huge tires. We got Shane right behind us now.
Slow car up high.
Oh, and there's a big wreck.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Big
Line up
wreck.
single file. Get
People
ready to
exploding
close.
on my outside. There's like 2 people flipped over there.
Sorry for getting into you. And one if you didn't hear.
Whew,
my-
that was scary. So yeah, really gonna need to be careful getting on the inside of somebody. Apparently, because I pushed up into the 11 there, I could not get the car to turn. I got the 8 and 13. It looks like Joe had that issue earlier. Really not gone his way in either of the modifieds. But we're in 13th again.
Ryan, why are we in 12th?
Let's try and cool my tires off a little bit. Down here.
Let the 11 car by. He had the position when the yellow
If we
flag
can,
came
I'm
out.
not sure that'll help us, but I'll run the apron. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. We were all just single file line, back to back to back. I don't know how I'm going to make any passes or any progress. Had to check up a few times for issues in front of us, and that lost us a couple spots. And then the 11 was getting around us a couple times, got on our outside. I guess the outside's going to be where to pass. Luckily, we didn't reckon when we got into the side of them. Hopefully, we'll get a top 10. If we can make up some progress, if there can be some more issues. The 4 car, I don't know who that is, but he was really chopping people. He was chopping me when I got behind him into the corner, so he could end up causing a wreck. Now that Brandon's right behind him, and see how that works out. I'm surprised though, the line seems to be like up here through the middle of the corner, and then you kind of turn down, have a late apex. Not what I was running in practice, but I was also really slow in practice and qualifying.
Pit road is closed.
But we made up some positions with the wrecks there, I guess. We're going to be starting on the inside, and we're going to have to be very, very careful on corner entry. Into turn 1. Hopefully we get single file pretty quickly. And also we need to watch out for anything in front of us. Dang it, I should have looked and seen if the SK race was ready to publish. I'll have to do that next caution.
Line up on the inside row. Catch the
Assuming we get a next caution. Alright, we got Brandon in front of us. Don't think I'm going to be able to get around the 11. Nick is up there on the outside, but that seems to be where you want to be because of how tight it gets on exit.
Get ready.
The guy on the inside kind of just has to let off. We're going to have George right behind us and Shane on our outside. Leader's going. I was able to shift it into second, and they're all over the place up here. I'm just going to be patient here if we can. Jumped a little bit sideways on me on entry. Big run on Brandon there, nowhere to go though. I probably could have thrown it down to the inside, but with how much I struggled when the 11 was on my outside, I don't know if that would have been a good idea. Something might have happened to Shane, he's fallen off. Maybe caught the wall behind me. Oh, and the 10 car clips the apron and turns up into Brandon a little bit. I have to be extremely cautious here. There's just nowhere to go with any of these runs right now. I feel like if I go to the inside, I'm not going to be able to make the pass. Tried a little bit higher entry to get a run, but that didn't work. Just kind of stuck here at the moment. I feel like I'm doing okay with the laps though. I'm running okay, smooth laps. That was way too low on entry. Four cars up ahead of the 11, I think. Oh, I almost caught the wall. I couldn't see it. Brandon's right in front of me, and I had that. You got that giant air filter there. Gotta be careful. Alright. George just sitting behind us. With how packed up these guys are, it might be safest just to sit back here and let them wad it up eventually like they did that last time. I don't know. Joe coming out of the pits.
That car is a lap down.
There's no fast repairs in this series, I don't think. But he must have got it repaired as much as he could. I just can't get any runs off the corners. I think I'm overdriving it. I'm gaining a lot on entry, but then exit I'm not as good. And there I was not as good again. I need to enter higher. I'm entering too low, and it's killing my exit really bad. Had to get out of it there. Alright, settle back in. Let's try to stay ahead of George if we can.
Alright, we're halfway.
Halfway already, that's pretty quick. 11 going on the inside of the 4, I think, up ahead. I'm putting a lot of wheel in it, and I don't really like that. I feel like it's going to really hurt the tire eventually. Oh, and the 10 gets into the 4. Nick is way far ahead of us. Is the 4 going to repay the 10? I think the 10, no, the 10's still behind the 4. Are they going to make more contact? Are we going to be able to dodge it if it happens? Who knows? Catching the apron, it gets some extra rotation on exit. I feel like I'm running as fast as I can, but I still cannot. Whoa, what the heck happened there?
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
I don't know what happened to the 10 there. Maybe he caught the wall, or maybe the 4 did something, I'm not sure, but he like shot to the bottom and then just stopped on the apron. That was weird. Oh well, we are going still. The 4 almost hit the wall up there, it looks like. I'm gonna hit the wall on the exit at 4 one of these times. I just can't get that turn down in the middle of the corner. I don't know how everybody's able to. There, I got it way too early, and I've had terrible angle out of the corner. I think I just need to wait on it, but I'm very slow. Man, I got nothing. This is not one of my better tracks. I usually struggle here a lot. I don't know why. My middle of the corner speed is not as good, and I'm really struggling on exit. I don't know what to change about my line to make it any better. Just gotta get lucky with Rex, I guess. We are not catching Brandon. The 4 might have put it in the wall there pretty hard, but not hard enough to wreck him. If you hit it just hard enough, you can climb it and then really spin. think one of these times he's going to do it.
20 more laps.
But Nick is up there on the outside of somebody. It's probably the way to make a pass here. Oh, now he's on the inside.
Car high.
Car
I
high.
didn't even get a contact for it, but I'm sorry. I think it might have been net code either way. Apologies.
Mitch got into somebody apparently.
That was probably the worst net code I've ever seen in my life.
Apparently net coded. Oh, and some issues up ahead.
Go high.
There's a big wreck. Oh, and Brandon. Oh, and I get hit.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
No caution for any of that.
All clear, all clear. Go high. All right,
Now
man,
there's a
caution.
caution.
Is out. Caution is out.
I was
Line
checking up for all that
single
nonsense
file.
and
Closed.
Again, sorry, Trevor.
got hit from
I
behind. I
really
think that was
wasn't getting
George.
you. I might have gotten a little too deep,
Maybe
but I
didn't see
get
him
a
spinning
contact.
up there.
Four.
I think it wasn't net code.
Jeez, what the heck happened? They were like wrecking the whole straightaway and no caution ever came out until
Sorry for that little fault there, Kevin.
there. Oh, you're good. I don't know what the heck was going on the front stretch there. It's way too easy to get a 4X on these cars, though. Especially with the bars on the outsides that are made to use the bumper. That gets us around Brandon. That he might have had a lot of damage there.
Got the lucky dog.
That
Let
one
it
guy
by on
spun
the
off the
outside.
wall and
Let
got
that
into him. I
forward
cannot
car
believe
by. He
how
had
long it took a
position.
caution to
The
come
yellow
out there.
flag came out.
But Brandon might have engine damage, and there was quite a few people. That might have got Shane, or he might have had to pit for hitting the wall. But that puts us 9th. Going to be on the inside of the 4 car, or Brandon actually. The 4 car is going to be on the outside of the row in front of us. Maybe we can keep ahead of Brandon. If he didn't get engine damage, I don't think we will be able to. Hope we didn't get engine damage. Okay. Sometimes in these cars, you get hit in the rear, you get engine damage for no reason. Looks like that got the 11. And the 10. And who else was up there? The 12 maybe? If Brandon's got engine damage, then we should be able to stay ahead of him. We should be able to stay ahead of George. We were faster than him through that run. Everybody else in front of us, we weren't. But there's still time for another big wreck.
Jeez,
Your road
Nick,
is
we drove it in at 12.5 deeper than we should have.
Now let's see where the SK race is. Is there HD yet? I'd like to get that out as soon as possible since I didn't upload anything yesterday. Had an off night. Oh, it is HD. Perfect. I'll release that right now. Probably one of my better SK races this season. I'd say definitely one of my better ones. But maybe the best one. I don't know. I can't remember. Didn't I win a race? I think I did. First week. That's been too long ago.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man.
Now we're going to
line
be
up
behind
on
the
inside row.
16. See who's up front. Mitch is winning. And then I don't know anybody until Nick.
16 car.
And then I don't know anybody until me. And then Brandon, George, and Joe a lap down behind us. Well, let's see what we can get here.
Get ready.
Hopefully I don't push up and hit Brandon.
Alright, man. Pace car is in.
Oh, he's definitely down on power, or he
Green, green. Alright,
completely
looks like you're in the top
missed a
10.
shift or something, but he did not take off at all there. Oh, and the 4 destroys the wall.
Outside. Stay low.
And goes to our outside, and he's going to stay there.
Still there. Hold your line.
Not giving any room whatsoever. That's unfortunate for us.
You're clear high. Clear high.
His own mistake, but we can't take advantage. Just fall in line.
We have 10 to go this half
But he might throw it in on the 16. They might both wreck. Or he might clip the apron. Just don't hit the wall. Kind of like a little space between me and the 4. Especially with how many times he's pounded the wall. And because if I get behind him, he's just going to block like crazy. It seems like. Maybe not, I don't know. That sucks for Brandon though, he's way down on power from that stuff on the front stretch. And I got no speed. No speed at all. We're back at the range where if the 4 hits the wall again, we're not even going to be able to get around him. But he might wreck the 16 trying to get around him here in a lap or 2. Pushes up, he almost hit the wall, I almost hit the wall.
5 to go at the line.
5 laps to go already. This thing flew by. 60 laps here is not very long, the laps are only like 18 seconds, max. Oh, I'm pushing so bad.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
Please don't cause a caution, it's probably somebody exiting the pits. It is. That's Shane. Shouldn't cause a yellow, he's rolling. 4 looking to the inside on the exit. Now he's on the inside. Can he make the pass? Probably not. Unless he moves him. And we cannot get the turn down in the corner anymore. 2 laps to go. We definitely weren't there on speed, that's for sure. Not our race.
Just got the white flag.
White flag in the air. What's going to happen? Is anything going to happen? 4 sends it in. 16 almost gets into the wall. Are they going to keep it clean? It looks like they are. Wow, I cannot believe that.
Good win, Mitch.
Dang it. Alright. Oh
Good
well.
win.
That was a good race. They kept it clean up there.
Good race, guys. Again,
Checkered
Trent, I'm
flag
real
this
sorry about
time.
that. Not the way I wanted to get by you.
Great job, driver.
Good win to Mitch. That was a tough one. George gets a top 10. That's good. We were just barely able to stay ahead of him. But yeah, not my best track. I was not very fast. Finished 9th. Dead middle. Take a look at the incidents. Brandon clips the apron, and then I'm trying to check up here, and then Brandon's trying to check up to avoid me, and then he gets tapped from 11. 7 car is going to bump into the 17 in the middle of the corner a little bit. 2 cars going to hit the wall. Not too bad. 13 hits the wall hard. Almost saved it, but then he catches that bad angle, and holy crap. The 8 car, nowhere to go. He can't even really see it happening until it's too late. Then he can't get the car to turn, and then he just hits him and flips over, and Brandon gets a piece of that as well. That caught a bunch of people. And we just sneak through there. Where am I? That was close. See the guy spinning, and then the 8 just flips over immediately. And we can ride around the bottom. The 18, George. I think he just stopping to avoid. And he just gets on it too hard and spins it. Harmless. And he kept it out of the wreck, so no problem there. 15. This is Shane. I think that's how he fell back so far. He was bouncing off the wall and then couldn't get it off and kind of stuck to it. Almost got sideways. George gets a little bit of the wall. And that's net code. And Shane getting the wall again. Oh, and that time he flipped over. Was that a caution? I don't think that was a caution. Maybe it was. I don't think so. Okay, good. That stinks for him though. 10 car hits the wall hard. We had to avoid the... Oh, that's why he went down. So he just clips the wall and trying to get it off the wall and sends it way down on the track. He doesn't spin though, and we keep going. He's getting the wall, but I think that's mostly net code. I'm pretty sure he's Australian. Good run to Mitch, though, as usual. He's usually up there winning. The 12 was asking why he drove it in so deep, but he was on his inside the whole time. I mean, he's still there. He was never really clear. I wouldn't call that Nick driving in deep. He was there. You kind of just turned down. Like, yeah, he's clear, barely. I mean, not even barely. I mean, maybe a piece of paper. And then you're in the braking zone. You can't really expect to turn down there and be clear. Mitch had a good race up front, apparently. Yeah, I wouldn't put any blame on Nick for that one. Especially since he was on his inside the previous corner. Of course he won. The 11 has nowhere to go there. 12 is trying to get it gathered up, but the 16's there, and then he just gets loose, and then we come flying through here. Brandon's trying to get through, and he gets a ton of damage there, and then we get a little bump from George. As I'm trying to figure out which way to go. I'm really slow, and I'm kind of turning all over the place. Wasn't looking behind me. I was trying to figure out where they're going to go. Yeah, Justin, there's no beating him in the SKs. This is when the 4 gets the wall. 17, a little bit of contact. I don't think the 17 put him in the wall, but 4 gets there. And we weren't able to clear him. We just get to his inside, and I cannot make a pass on the inside here, apparently. But not bad. We get 9th. Nick gets 5th. And good win to Mitch. Another tough week for Joe, unfortunately. Shane had not so good as well. Brandon with that damage finished last car on the lead lap, but that was a fun one. Really tough. This track is always tough for me, no matter the car.